Here we are back in Rimworld, and look at our nice little textile manufactory here, painstakingly built by Martimer Goth in last week's episode. And last week we managed to reach our first milestone of 1 million. And join us today as we reach the next milestone of 1 billion. And we start ourselves with Martimer busy making a sculpture out of trash. But he is forgetting something very important. Making fabric cores, made from subcores obtained from volunteers. Not a single person coerced into entering this perfectly safe device. And we're going to need all those fabric cores because we still have a lot of cloth to process into clothes. And I honestly should be expanding my hydroponics labs. But I am not sure I should be spending these advanced components. We are reaching our mech bandwidth limit, so it's also a good idea to expand our band nodes. Nothing screams more of incompetent mechanitor than a few rabid mechs. So let's make sure they stay not rabid. And once again, acidic fog sets into the world. But Dog doesn't care about such trivialities. Nor do his mechs actually. You know what's a sick idea? If we clean not just the map, but the entire globe of pollution. That's going to be fun. Maybe a future video? Man, I wish I had more time. But what I really wish for is more efficient mechanoids. So we are going to be summoning a Diabolus. Dog once again goes invisible. And this time it looks like his hair is also invisible. But the gun is still very visible. I can't believe these mechanoids can't see it. Ah well, that means they're dead and I'm not. Back to base with the signal chip. An item that will be transformed into a control sublink, increasing our control over our mechanoids and making them work slightly faster. Stockpile is getting unwieldy, so I should probably be organizing them into separate ones. So let's transform this place into a stockpile for mechanitor related items. So let me set up the filters. And you know what? We have a lot of advanced components and an unlimited supply of it. Once the wheel starts turning, there is no turning back. Gotta churn out that fabric to become the true fabric cores. And Martimer has heard all the chattering about how he should be building more shelves. So instead, we're going to be expanding our stockpile and making more lifters and fabric cores. Oh yeah, I forgot about the control sublink. Let me just smash it in my head, I guess. You know, I've never really thought about it, but it kind of reminds me of Cyberpunk. You know how they just slot things at the back of their skull and gain more powers or information? And man, I wish it were reality. That way I don't have to spend 10 million hours reading books, and instead I could be playing video games and touching even less grass than I usually do. Don't forget to touch grass, people. And speaking of inserting things in your head, let's get more of those chips to insert into our mechanitor link. And here they come. Oh, and there's a zzz event too. I feel like my storytellers are bugged, because I feel like the game spawns like 3 or 4 negative events, all within quick succession of each other. But really, Dog can handle everything. It doesn't matter. For this playthrough at least. Let's put this dumb fire out first, before we start blasting. And you guys know the drill. We kill mechanoids with 0 retaliation. Perfectly balanced, as some would say. And an animal transport pod crashed nearby. But what are we going to feed it? Ice? So let's ignore that and go to the slave ship. The Wulan partners. Surely these slaves will not spread disease into my colony. But you know what? They'll be ascended into fabric cores, so it doesn't matter. And they're offering up 3 slaves. I mean 3 perfectly willing employees. I can see them already. And they're all pretty mediocre, especially this guy. And the Rimworld is still on a general strike, so we can't have scabs. That would ruin the image of my company. So I better ascend them into mechanoidhood very quickly. And unfortunately, within just 5 seconds of being inside my base, they perish. God damn, that is probably the most important resource I need. Manpower. Who's gonna tailor all of these clothes? And they died due to toxic buildup? Wait a minute, I've already cleaned my base of pollution. Except for the workshop area. How are you guys dead? Ah, well, back to waiting for more trade ships. Or more raids, whatever comes first. And speaking of the workshop, I gotta expand it too. Okay dog, tear down those walls. Okay, maybe not too much. Oh, I crashed my fabrication bench under construction. And all that's left of it is this pile of steel. But with all this silver we got, we could probably just buy more. We just gotta wait for RNGesus to give us some trade ships. And Dog starts immediately praying to the god of wealth. Nah, he's just actually gathering his powers. And you know what this base is missing? A hideaway for uber nerds. An area in complete darkness where people can stare at the wall and magically discover new tech. We get ourselves a bionic trader named the Rat Lord Solutions. Now, since I'm already implanted with a lot of bionics, I don't think they can offer me anything useful. Wait a minute, what's that? A love enhancer. Now Martimer already loves himself very much. But can that still be improved? I say, let's give it a try. What could possibly go wrong? Worst case scenario, we get better gooning. Best case scenario, if Martimer gets more clones, he can be a better lover to himself. Now I don't really need anything from this trader. Well, besides the love enhancer. So let's get that. But I don't have a mech to install this love enhancer. So we're just gonna keep it in storage for now. Let's hope the 3,500 silver price tag was worth the investment. Now a house servant from the Green Empire lands near our colony. And what better way to ingratiate ourselves with the closest thing the Rim has to a government than by saving this person. With my own hands, no less. Having no clones is hard work and lonely. Wait, actually, do I even have a bed for the injured? I don't think I have. Oh yeah, let's just use Martimer's bed. I'm sure it's fine. Mortimer doesn't need sleep anyway. And oh my god, she died. What do you mean she's dead? From toxic buildup? Come on, my base is clean. The pollution is quite far away. There ain't no reason you should be dead. Ah well, another poor soul. I guess we can't have any other living creature inside of my base, unless they're immune to toxic gas. And there's only one race that's immune to toxic gas, and it's wasters. And those guys are not only unattractive, but they're also very mad. All the time. And we also ever rarely get any. Guess we're going all in on this Mechanoid only labor. Maybe in another series we'll use wasters, like an entire colony of them, doing something very good of course, since they will be employed by Rim X. But anyway, look at all of the clothes we've made, and they come in 4 colors now too. And let's prep for our future workers by building a few more band nodes. And now all we gotta do is wait until either a slave ship or a raid passes us by. Expand our power too. Can never have enough generators. Better safe than sorry, I think. And let's summon our third and probably last Diabolus, so that we can get our third control implant. And here they are, quite far away from my base. We kind of have a lot of things to do, so let's speed it up. Mechanoids annihilated. And now we just need to... Ooh, finally a raid by the Mo-Guo Alliance. What a funny sounding name. Oh, Fabricor 2, where are you going? That is not a safe area for you. You know, I wonder how I would fare without invisibility. Let's give it a try. Okay, ow. Never mind. These guys are ruining my suit. I gotta turn invisible. Oh wait, these are the big guys. So now Mo-Guo makes more sense. And we have secured ourselves 3 prisoners. Or should I say 3 Fabricors. Assuming they don't bleed out. Alright, 1 down, gotta patch you up quick. And immediately into the rip scanner. Let's get the second one. I'm gonna patch you up quick too. And onto the rip scanner. And the last one. Patch him up. And what's this? Unwaveringly loyal. I'm sure our rip scanner will rip it all away. Can you guys see the light? What a wonderful technology. Now even the most useless prisoner can be converted into something useful. We better double check if there are more survivors. And it looks like there's... oh hey, there's one more. Bleeding out in 0.4 hours. We are not gonna make it. Good night. And good morning to our future Fabricors. And nothing would make Martimer happier than more efficient Fabricors. So let's make ourselves a few high control sublinks, which will further increase the working speed of our Fabricors. What? Another negative event? And it's crashing right here. Come on, let's take care of it, dog. Oh, you're taking a bath. Excuse me? Don't worry, we'll remove all traces of your nudity from the Rimternet. But first, gotta eliminate this ship chunk. This has bugs, right? Okay, just go over there and fire on it. Ugh, so many bugs. Just seeing them makes me want to do my part. And that is annihilating them. Go, Martimer, hunt them all down. And finally, break this apart. Bugs annihilated. So many bug corpses. We are just gonna leave them here to rot. It's not like my Fabricors need to eat them. All this fighting has partially damaged my clothes. Nice. So we're just gonna repair it using the power of our thoughts. Just gotta strip them all away. Think about fixing your clothes. And bam! Good as brand new, spanking new. We just gotta replicate the magic with our other items. Put them all back on. And gather more power. You know, just in case the storyteller decides to attack us again. Oh yeah, gotta slot in these high sublinks before I completely forget about them. And now we've got faster working mechanoids. Now I can't really notice myself, but I'm sure it works. Ooh, more willing volunteers. Let's go. Holy moly, why are you so expensive? You're not even that? Oh, it makes perfect sense now. You were a VidTube star and now your parents sold you into slavery. A tale as old as time. Or you know, when kid shows first started. Not that too long ago, in fact. But your poor sordid past will not stop me from buying you and your 2 other friends. Because we do need more workers. Oh wait, I forgot to refuel my scanners. Please don't randomly die to toxic pollution at random times, please. And please don't die to hypothermia either. Alright, you guys stay in this room. The only warm room here. While you await ascension. Come on, lifters. Lift faster. Lift more. Still got 2 left. And they're all in, dreaming about their new and wonderful future. Okay, I need the next level of mechanoids. And that will be an Apocrytron. Summoned by this tier 3 mech bandish. Let's go. Invisibility up. I feel like this is the single most powerful psycast in the game. There is 0 counterplay to it. Yeah, run away, you stupid piece of metal. I'm gonna focus on you, because I know you will stun your allies when you die. Just have to pump you full of these bullets. Are these even bullets? Ooh, a nice EMP explosion. Now everyone except that one is paralyzed. Tier 3 mech chip secured. Ooh, a poor drifter wants to join us, named Kithra. Surely she is willing to ascend into a fabricor, right? Wait a minute, temporary faction members not allowed? Well, what if let's say you are not a temporary faction member? Then your choices become very limited. Don't worry, I'm sure you had 0 evil plans for me, and you don't have any friends you will inform for a sneaky little ambush later. Definitely not. We have quite a lot of clothes in storage. Come on game, send me the next trader. Ah yes, perfect. Hello brother interplanetary. What a nice name for a black market trader. Now let me just sell you these relatively expensive clothes and buy supplies for the next month or so. So many materials to work with. Okay, this mechanitor room is feeling a bit cramped. Let's make it bigger. And let's get ready to add more mechanoids to our growing family. Okay, let's start building our temple. And for this one, I think I'm going to go with a runway. Because what better way to sell your product than by having a fashion show? And I honestly feel like silver is a prettier material than gold. So let's make it silver. With a little bit of gold here and there eventually. Okay, these are the most expensive and beautiful silver tiles I have. But they honestly look kinda mid. Should I just replace them with something simpler? No. This room has to be really impressive. I guess it will appeal to people with very eccentric tastes. It definitely does not do anything for me though. So we're gonna use regular silver plates for everything else. Oh, I gotta put columns in the middle. And it's been a very eventful few days, so it's time to sleep. Not even a second after, a tamer named Banana wants to join the colony. And you know the drill. Let's also queue up this research project for a dog once he wakes up, because this will grant us Omnitrons. And what are Omnitrons? Well, they're basically every single basic mech, combined, but also armed with a laser and a shield generator. And a single Omnitron requires 3 rip-scanned cores and 3 soft-scanned cores. Not that easy to get, but they are probably worth their cost. Oh, hello there, Mechanoid cluster. Sorry, but dog's kinda sleeping. Can you also take a nap? Just for 2 days. Alright, let's see what they're up to. Okay, they're asleep and they will activate in 21 hours. Oh, and there's a toxic spewer here. You idiots. That does nothing to me. Or my mechanoids, for that matter. Well, nothing else to do but to wait it out. And a few hours later, they are awake and Martimer is not. I can't let them destroy my fabricors. And this little factory assembled a siege breaker. I wonder how long before they start raiding. Should I just wait it out? I do only have 5 hours left, so let's wait it out. And I'll go stare at them while we wait. Oh, come on. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but Why are you always clustering my negative events?
A few moments later.
Martimer is back and he's alive. Oh wait, let me just dodge this. Kaboom. Let's get stealthed up and time to start blasting. And blasting and blasting until everything is a piece of rubble. And you know, we haven't checked cloth prices in a hot minute. So let's see. Okay, cloth is now worth 31. And the company is now worth 3.6 mil. That's still so far away from 1 billion. Let's get back to work. And thankfully another trader decides to visit us. So we sell all of our clothes. And in exchange we get a ton of building materials. And a lot of cloth. Oh, let's get a TV and a computer. I can't believe I don't have either. And let's cram all that into my multi-purpose bedroom. Wait, why is there a multi-analyzer here? That's more like it. Ah yes, acidic smog once again. Fortunately, everyone in the colony has been immunized. Let's prep the colony for future Omnitron production. Those are going to require a large mech gestator and large rechargers. And we're also going to need the less merciful version of a rip scanner called a soft scanner. Now these soft scanners actually keep you alive, but they give you a debuff. So really, a lot less merciful than a rip scanner. At least that one is final. We got quite a few fabric ores from our last trade ship, so let's build more tailor benches. Let's have this one make tank tops. Oh yeah, and let's make fedoras. And while I'm at it, let's separate our stockpile zones. So this upper area here will be dedicated to clothing, purely clothing. And the one on the lower right will be for materials and sculptures. Okay, now lifters, lift. We also managed to get around 100 advanced components from our last trade. So let's expand our cloth production. Let's fill this room up with these artificial ecosystems, all dedicated to making us some more cloth. Alright, cloth price check now at 49 and wealth check at 9.4 million. Our clothing vault is filling up nicely. The colors of the month are sky blue and teal. And I think we need to expand. Let's go build up here. Oh, that sounded like a roof collapse. Yep. Somewhere over here. Now that's kinda weird because the one on the left has not collapsed. Let's just place a wall here and abandon all symmetry. Night passes and we are raided. And this time they're attempting a pincer attack, which is kinda bad. But at least it's not an orbital drop in the middle of our base. That one will kill a few fabric ores. For sure. Alright Martimer, you got your work cut out for you. Time to go invisible and we gotta make this quick. Because there are two groups to handle. Ah, look, 2 prisoners. And now for the other group. Oh, there's just 3? I'm sure I can pick up these prisoners before I have to take them on, because I feel like they're going to die if I leave them out here. Okay, safe in a bed. Now let's go kill those other 3. Okay, dead. And oh, this one's running away. Get over here. Oh, also dead. Let's rescue this guy too, before he succumbs to the cold or the pollution. One of the two. And nurse him back to health. Now we need these guys healthy because they will not be rip scanned. Rather, they will be soft scanned, which is torture. And Martimer does not approve of torture. Alright, both of them are in. Now we wait while they get tortured. This leaves them alive, in pain, and dazed. What a horrible machine. Their pain attracts a few megalice. And we don't like insects, so they will die. And the thought of drop pods actually scared Martimer, so he builds this shield generator. Now these shield generators will block artillery projectiles and drop pods, up to a limit. They also have a limited range, so let's spread them around our base. Make sure all the holes are plugged. Okay, this is not all holes plugged. Around 2 more. 1 over here. 1 over here. Power them both up. And the third one here. That should do nicely. Ah, yet another employee ship. We only have 1 free bed, so let's just build some more. Hello, Yolin travelers. What poor, unfortunate souls can we liberate from you? The fancy, huh? I'm sure you'll make a fancy fabric ore. And this should be enough to cover the cost? 3 human lives are worth around 1 trash sculpture. Oh, hey, look at our shields. Hopefully they don't fry the slaves. Okay, they didn't. Perfect. I really don't want my slaves to walk into the toxic workshop area, so I'm going to imprison you. for your own good. Okay, I have quite a few prisoners now, so it's probably a good idea to build some defenses. This will work, right? I don't think I've ever built turrets inside of my prison before, but we'll see what happens. Power you 3, but no rip scanning for you, just some soft scanning. And with that, we can build ourselves an Omnitron. You know, I haven't really checked my mech screen since the start of the game. Whoa, that's quite a lot. I have 11 fabric cores, but just 9 lifters? I'm going to need way more. Oh yeah, let's put this Militaurs into a separate group and have them on patrol. I am going to need a lot more band nodes. And our large mech gestator is making an Omnitron over 6 cycles. That's gonna take a while to come online. Cloth is now at 96, a 6,000% increase from its base price of 1.5. I love the free market. And that means we are now worth 11 million. Very nice. And you know, we gotta look the part. Time to lay down the tiles made of silver. I feel like we can cover around half of the base. Unfortunately, I don't think floors matter for Mechanoids. They always walk at 100% of their speed. But it's gonna make the base look nice. That is actually such a huge difference. It just looks so clean. Okay, aesthetics done, kind of. Now I do need a source of hemogen. Not for me, of course. Remember, Martimer Goth is not a vampire. It's probably one of these guys. Okay, the 2 raiders we captured, they're going to the drain casket. Not that it's going to teach your faction anything. Oh look, another employee ship. The Nephew Interplanetary? Sounds kinda sus. Are you sure you didn't take these guys from Uncle Roger? No? Okay then. I would hate to lose my supply of egg fried rice. Or really just 2 nephews? And very expensive nephews too? Ah well, what can we do? Okay, gotta turn you into prisoners for your own safety. You too. What? Already? I just got you. Wait, who's involved? Okay, almost all of you. Alright, let's see if these turrets work. Oh, one of them is broken. And it looks like they don't work. Oh my god, I'm going to murder all of them. Okay, Martimer, go inside the room and hope you don't kill any more. Okay, we got 2 left. Those could have been fabric wars. And I couldn't also just melee them because I fired too fast. Instantaneously, almost. Should have dropped the weapon. And you know, just for that rebellious display, off to the rip scanner. Ah yes, give it to me all in sequence. Just the way I like it. Oh god damn it, more bugs. Okay, Martimer, go do your thing. Ooh, that's a lot of bugs. And it looks like my defense network is functioning properly. Okay, Martimer, kite. Kite for your life. They're all slow and they're all in melee. Just run around in a circle. Yup, perfect. Just keep running. Now break down their homes and slaughter them. Just what these bugs deserve. Oh great, more bug corpses. At least we got some components and some steel. And of course, since I didn't put Baraka inside the rip scanner because I had to deal with the insects, now she's going on a berserk rampage, punching down that steel auto door with her fists. Maybe I could just keep repairing it until she calms down? Nah, it's not worth it. Sorry, Baraka. You should have known better. Dog walks in and immediately decapitates. What a waste. Wait, don't I have mind powers? And let's not think about it. I'm sure Uncle Roger will send more of his nephews to us. Man, look at all these clothes. I need to sell them. Holy thank God. This seems like a fair trade to me. Oh hey look, our Omnitron's online. And it's already hard at work. And now that we have an Omnitron, let's explore the rest of this factory. A Bumble Drone migration? What are those? Oh, these guys look scary as hell. And dangerous as hell. Should we burn it? With fire? Nah, it's not worth it. Look at our 2 former prisoners, living a cozy life. And I do need my beauty sleep. Okay, Martimer, time to wake up now. We have a runway to beautify. Let's add some lights. Put some gold down the middle. Here we are. Too bad I can't make it an elevated platform. Another Mechanoid cluster? Come on, man, I just want to build in peace. Well, here we go again. Hey, our factory is looking pretty decent now. All it needed was a few lights and a few silver tiles. Now we just need to add more seats. And I think our runway is kind of complete. And now all we need are a few willing models. The factory has become pretty big, and it also feels kind of unsafe. Maybe it's time to build a few walls and turrets? Maybe a kill box? Okay, let's start here. A bit close to our base, but it'll be fine. And let's wall off the entire base, starting up here, and then down here, all the way to the right. And finally finish the right side too. And now we wait. This is gonna take quite a while to finish with just Martimer and an Omnitron. But you know what, let's place everything else. We're going to need a few more shield generators and just spam a line of charge turrets. The most inefficient kill box you will ever see. Let's also build a few at the mouth of the kill box for those pesky melee fighters. Wealth check time. Okay, we are now at 75 million and our defenses are finished. And let's hope to never see it in action. And whenever drop pods come near our base, it lights up like a Christmas tree or an alien being with too many eyes. Oh, there's one missing power here. Let's fix it up. And once again, we need more storage space. Let's build a few here. Our clothes are now selling for hundreds of thousands. And we have near unlimited supply of cloth and other resources. But we need more. More hydroponics. More fabric ores. More turrets. More expensive clothes. And more money. Oh, also more storage. Can never have enough. We are getting quite close to our goal now. And we are now worth 433 million. Soon after, another trade ship arrives, and now we have to wait for prices to update. We need to sell more products, and we don't really have anything that's catered specifically for women, so let's make this. Let's summon another Apocryton, so that we can take that signal chip from its cold dead Mechanoid chest, and make another Omnitron. And once again, let's expand our storage space, because we have so many clothes. I wonder if the prices have already updated. Let's see. What? Only at 900? Wait, it's updating. Here we go. I can't really see the end. Okay, let's wait a little bit more. Okay, real final wealth check this time. 1.7 billion. Congratulations to me. That is another milestone reached. And wait for next week as we reach Trillionaire. Hey guys, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. And for more capitalism shenanigans, click on the playlist to your right. That is all for this video and thank you for watching.